Hey, what's up? Trying to do videos more often. So this one's another Nintendo video, not a Haters Club video or talking about some of the problems that Nintendo have been having. It's actually about a game that's coming out in 2 different times. Yes, I'm talking about Smash Brothers for the 3DS and Wii U. You probably all know already if you've been paying attention to Nintendo's Smash Brothers game. The 3DS version comes out in summer this year, and the Wii U version comes out in fall, December this year. So, here are my thoughts. Here's what I want to see happen, and more like what I want to see added to the game, and what my general impressions are right now. I definitely think that Nintendo's making the fighters in this game a little more unique. They're not all a bunch of clones like you saw with Fox, Wolf, and Falco. They don't all play the same, apparently, from what I've seen so far. You definitely have a variety of characters. There's definitely a different way of fighting. It looks pretty fast from what I've seen so far. So if those of you who really like fast style gameplay, this looks like the kind of game you might enjoy. I kind of do, kind of don't. Depends on what he means by fast. It's like, if it's just everything's going around 1,000,000 miles an hour, then maybe not. But if the gameplay is quick, where if you hit the button, it automatically respawns, and then you can go from there. You can always combo or deflect, and the gameplay is smooth. Then I'm really down for this quick style of gameplay. But I'm not the fastest when it comes to playing games, but it might be fun. I really enjoyed the Smash Bros. On the 64 and on the Wii. I never played on Melee. I only played like 2 games. That was about it. I didn't own a GameCube, so I never really got to play it all that much. Also, I do think that Nintendo's doing a good job of advertising the different styles, because they unveiled 2 different online game modes. As you probably know, I think I've said this in a couple of the videos in the past, I'm not a big online gamer. I don't really care. But with a game like Smash Brothers, I can understand why it would be fun. And especially since you're playing on a 3DS, there's not really a way to play locally, with your friends, like in the same room. For the most part, you mainly play online. So, if what I heard, 3DS has a good online service, Wi-Fi service. So, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that will work, because my friends will get it, and we'll probably just sit together and use somebody's Wi-Fi, and then we'll play each other like that. It could be fun. And I do think that the way Nintendo is, how do I want to put this? Catering, that's the best word. Catering to their 2 fan bases. You have the fan base that is more casual, and you have the fan base that's more hardcore. For the more casual fans, the online mode is for fun. You only record your wins. You can pick any character you want, random stage, you get all the items, and you can just basically get in there and have fun. If you lose, it's no big deal. You just, how many times you won. So when you get better, you can rack up more wins, and you'll see it when you play for fun. Not to mention, you can have the fun of the items, which gives it a bit of unpredictability, uniqueness, and a fun factor to it. And then for the hardcore, you have the For Glory section. For Glory, there are no items. You pick one character. You're in this flat called Final Destination area. There are different versions of Final Destination. There's a Mario version and I think Zelda version. And I don't know what other version they're going to make. But it's just a flat surface, no items. You just pick a character and you fight. See, go on a quick rant. I don't like what professionals, I guess, the professional game, really hardcore competitive players do with Smash Brothers, because they take a fun, unique, and interesting game and they strip all that out of it. They take all the fun, the uniqueness, and they take everything that makes it interesting. So, I'll tell you what I mean. First of all, no items. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, you can only fight with your fist, you can only fight with your fist, that means you're more competitive. oh, it means you can spam more. You can spam more. Not to mention somebody who is on the other side, the spammer, has no way of getting back into it. Also, Final Destination only. Final Destination. You take the most boring of the stages and you only play on that. That takes all the interesting part of it. Is you have to adapt to certain areas, certain locations. Oh, you're on the Zelda stage, so that means you gotta watch out for this. Or you're on the Mario stage, you gotta be careful for this area. Or you're in the Metroid stage, this part you really gotta look out for, or else you're gonna get burned, literally. And also, I've heard this rule, like Fox only. Really, that takes all the uniqueness out of it. You can only play as one character. And not only that, everybody plays the same character. Fox only. That's so boring. But for those people, Nintendo has catered to them by giving them the for glory section, and for the rest of us who just want to have fun and actually enjoy the game, there's for fun section. So I'm really glad that. I'm kind of curious to see how well the multiplayer is. They said you can't customize it as much, which is one of the things they took out for the reason that it'll make the gameplay smoother and you're not just... Apparently, I've seen online gameplay where it's like all stuttering and nobody can move all that well, but that's pretty cool. As long as the gameplay is smooth, that's all good. So they also introduced a bunch of new, a couple new characters and new assist trophies, which are interesting. I even saw like the version of Pong. I think they called it 15 color TV. Well, it's pretty cool. But you got to be able to dodge the ball coming at you if you're on the other side of the assist trophy, which is interesting. Again, uniqueness, the fun of it. You never know what's going to come out of assist trophy. Just like, even though I don't really like Pokemon, when you throw a Pokeball into the arena, you never know what you're going to get. There's a uniqueness and a fun factor of never knowing what's going to come out. It could really help you, or it could just be a dud. So, for that, I enjoyed it. And also, they have new characters. I mean, they really showed Little Mac in the last Nintendo Direct I saw. Mac looks pretty badass, I gotta say. He looks like he can beat the crap out of you when he's on the ground. And I remember in the trailer, you have Doc Lewis in the background saying, "Go get him, Mac! Body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow!" And then he misses in the air. "You ain't no air fighter, Mac!" And I was wondering, what the heck is he saying? It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. But now it does, because they came out and said, yeah, in the air, Mac is weak. All of his attacks are half as strong. He can't recover as well. But on the ground, if you stay on the ground, he can beat the crap out of you. Not to mention that KO meter, and just boom, one uppercut punch, and you are gone. You are gone. That's the character the new character I'm gonna play first. My main character was always Kirby through the games that I played. I like Kirby, copying ability, flying, little light though, pretty easy to throw around the stage if you have somebody who's a little quicker and able to adapt to what I can do. But I'm definitely gonna play as Little Mac. Villager looks interesting, playing down the road. Mega Man, man, that was the one that people were just, yeah! When they first announced him, they were screaming with joy last year. And then Little Mac came and I was like, yeah, baby! Yeah, Little Mac! About time we get some Little Mac, because he was an assist trophy in Brawl, but it was almost like a tease to say, oh, you want Little Mac? Well, let us know if you really want him. We're going to put him in this game as assist trophy. If you really want him, let us know. And the fans said, yes, we want Little Mac. We want Little Mac. We want Little Mac. Which brings me to the one thing I want. The one character I want the most. A lot of people have been saying they want Simon Belmont from the Castlevania games. From the old school games. Didn't really play Castlevania all that much when I was a kid. So he's not my choice. There's a different game I played a lot, and there's somebody else I want on that roster. Even if he's an assist trophy, I'll take right now just the assist trophy, as long as that's the tease for down the next game to come out on the next handheld or the next home console. As long as I get him in that game, it's WiiU Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. If you ever play that game, you know what I'm talking about. And you know he's pretty badass. He got that sword, always boom, cutting people with it, killing them. I want to see him as an assist trophy at the very least. If he's a playable character, I will be really happy. I will come out on the video and say thank you, Nintendo, for giving me that. But even if it's just an assist trophy, I'll appreciate that. So those are kind of things that I want to see. I like where this is going. I think Nintendo's got a real system seller here. This and Mario Kart 8, I think, are the two games that can really help Nintendo out. I would like to see something else come down the pipe, to raise the Wii U sales, so get the haters to stop talking. But right now, those are the things I really want to see come out in Smash Brothers. The online game, well, I could take it or leave it. As long as the local multiplayer is just as good as it was before, I'll be happy. And also, a lot of people have said this, and I don't want to jump on the bandwagon, but it does need to be addressed. Take out the tripping. Just take out tripping. It never really made sense to me why a character, I'll be running and then I'll try and attack and then I trip. And like, what? Yeah, I didn't like that. But you take that out, I'll say thank you, and keep the gameplay, the local multiplayer. Keep that just as fun and unique as interesting as it's been in the last games. I'll appreciate it. I'm hoping at E3 this year they show off some more gameplay. They're letting people play it at the convention and at select Best Buys as well. Good strategy, I think, to get people into the idea of how a game is going to play and get them excited to buy the game, even the console itself, for this game. I think this is a real good strategy to let people play it at E3. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we're going to get some new characters. I hope so. Give me WiiU Hayabusa, because that's going to be awesome. I'm already excited to play as Little Mac. Mega Man looks pretty cool. The design of him, the way he uses old Bossa weapons. This game looks to be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll probably review it once I get a chance to truly sit down and play it. So until I can review that game, take care on that. Later.